Hello again, Anna Delman here, and welcome back for day 21 of my personal one-year journey of encouragement, renewal, hope, restoring, and having a wonderful, energized life. First of all, you may hear some background noise. It's a windy day. However, to look at the good in wind, it's blowing out the cobwebs of life and all those icky parts that are gathered here and there out around us. So make a word picture out of it for yourself, and I can hear it. I like the wind, many people don't. That doesn't mean I like gale force winds, that I certainly don't like, but winds where the trees are moving. I love walking and having my hair blown in the wind. I love that sensation. One of the things about having very straight hair and very fine hair, the wind really does blow through it, and you can and certainly do feel it, and I enjoy that. Anyway, to change the topic back to what we are talking about, 3 weeks today, 21 days, I have daily written notes to myself, and I'm applying what I'm discussing to my life in, as said, a personal year of encouragement. So the word I want to focus on today is renew. And renewal is, to be renewed, it's not a fill in or a substitute to find something new-ish to replace those old things that we need to toss aside in our thought process, our habits, those characteristics in our lives which don't serve us well. It's not a replacement with something similar, another habit, or something. It calls for a radical change, a radical redirecting. Renewal is a whole new different agenda and a complete turnaround from that thing, that something, whatever it is in your life that you do want to change. And to implement it, we need to not get caught up in self-soothing things that we've done in the past. My hair usually is a little longer, and I have a very bad habit of self-soothing, and that is twisting my hair. Now, to many, that is just a silly self-soothing thing. However, it can be annoying when you're in meetings where you're contributing and you're sitting around and discussing something important in document changes, etc., and you're the one sitting twisting your hair. Not very good, and not a good self-soothing, and why should one practice that or evidence that in a group of people? Not good, doesn't look right, and it's not appropriate. So that's something that has to be put off and something new put on, a radical change. You need to choose an activity that is sustainable, something that will serve you well, whether it's something just in your mind that you do stop and then start something, a new thought process, something that can serve you well in your agenda to change. And you need to be accountable to something or someone. If you can't change habits on your own, get yourself a community, a group. When I say community, it depends obviously where you are and who is in your world. But a support group, accountability group, one obviously that respects privacy and confidentiality and will keep that for you, so that you could be comfortable sharing those areas of your life just as you would want that. Make sure that you would want that from them. Make sure you're providing that for them as well, confidentially, respect and honoring. To self-soothe, and the opposite of that, no disconnecting. To change something, it isn't a disconnecting and a spacing out. That is just an emptiness, as we've discussed before, that leaves a void that will be filled, and that is when you will fail. But what if you do? It doesn't mean you throw in the towel and you don't pursue it anymore. No. You regroup. You go back to the beginning. And life happens, don't we all know it, where you commit to do something and you have it in your heart, and with everything you want to do, you want that thing to succeed or want that thing to change, and you fail. Fail is not the end of your endeavor. As said, regroup. And when you regroup, it simply means get up, go on and do it. I can, you can, keep on keeping on. And that is day 21 of my personal 365 days. Can't believe it's been 3 weeks already. Oh, I did say that I would be writing a summary of these little notes of mine that I stick onto my blog, that I spike on. I have since then decided that I will take a picture of this, and on this YouTube channel, if you go directly to my channel, the Anna Delman channel, to like the third or the fourth little tab that says posts, that's where you will find these with just a little brief explanation. And if you have any comments or anything you have a question on about what I've shared, you're welcome to write it in the comments and I will try to get back to you. Take care, God bless, and I will see you on day 22. Bye for now.